Hello and welcome to the opening game of the World's 2020 group stage. I am Freak with my main man, Kobe. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing great. World's group stage is where hope still lives, Freak. I'm so excited.
I think they're going to be able to get it. 7 seconds on Syndra.
Yep. Second barrier in the game, but the first one for UOL. Let's see whether they can lock this one down. It's FlyQuest. We've got teleports coming in, Abyssal Voyage to get Santos into position. And Ignar, he's going to go golden. There's the Dawning Shadow to try and deny the bullet time as the Baron is so incredibly low. Oh, the snipe from Nomans! Santos is very low as well, and the Orianna has been taken out of this fight. Oh my god, the Scatter the Wing. Centaur secures the Baron! And Anasing is going to be taken off the board, and FlyQuest, they are so close to
absolutely flanked you, and they do just that.
Yeah, and Ben now going in on Caps. He's running out of mana pretty rapidly, but I still think this trade favors him overall. Caps doesn't seem like he's going to be able to turn this one. One more stun, just gets the Z-Drive Resonance and is now running out to safety, but here comes SOFM. Where's the Flag and Drag going to go? Waiting for the ultimate. They're covering every angle. Gets him with the Chilling Smite, hits him with the emote, and my god, Suning, they're on the path to win this.
The first seed in Group C. Any first impression when you think about those teams that you will have to face?
I mean, all these teams are strong, but I think we knew that coming into Worlds, and we want to go all the way. So, sure, we might get a harder quarters, but at the end of the day, semis and final will probably always be difficult. So, yeah, I mean, it doesn't make the biggest difference. As I mentioned before, the thing I feels worse for me is just like they're knocking out Liquid in a way, right? And also Broxer. So, I'm sorry for that, and I hope that's. We will show up regardless if we play against top or whoever we play against.
I gotta say, Caps, it's very appreciated that you would take the time to think about the Liquids fan and the team when you just lost the game and also qualified. So thank you very much for that, and also thank you very much for the interview. I wish you good luck in the knockout series.
Thank you.
And back to you, Dash.
Though I'm gonna need my experts to weigh in on this replay. It was, I know this is a stressful situation.
Look at the mechanical execution on this fist bump.
Oh,
Going left, right, and up with a handshake out of a fist
production,
bump.
we're gonna need a replay. Okay, here we go.
Bit slower, please.
And
I really think it was.
Oh god! I mean, happens once. Shame on you. Happens twice. Happens.
Purposely denying this information. Wow, he's going here. I mean, he's going to get level 2 in about 2 minions, right? Like that melee drops. Here's the availability for the stun. He's got the red buff slow. That's a flash. Easy follow. Easy flash follow. Flash in for everything else. Watch out. Eep Rascal's going to run out of health. You have to believe they get this kill. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. What a gank.
Oh my god, I feel so bad for Peanut. You just clipped that last 10 seconds, and you have the blooper.
But I did like how last time we saw these two teams match up, we saw that FlyQuest was able to get tank versus tank in the top lane. You know, there was quite a few bans up there. They had solo on the Ornn up against Doran's Maokai, and that was actually going quite well for him. A lot of things were holding up very well, but you know, it was a question about that bot lane because Ignar went for the Pantheon, was roaming heavily, and meanwhile, Deft and Keria playing this Caitlyn Lux were just punishing Turtle, and he was being put very far behind. So, you know, if you're going to go for that style, you've got to make sure that your roams are paying off.
Focus on our own games. I think that's enough.
All right. Is there anything you managed to learn through your games, nonetheless? It's all right.
那你有没有觉得你们在这一路上，你们有学到哪些东西呢？
因为前面就像
killed. Same thing happening here from Chovy. Chovy was kind of out, but he turned around for the fight. Oh, No Man's is caught shopping.
What the hell?
He's
okay,
browsing.
well, he was doing some window shopping, and all of a sudden, here comes through the window a giant Ornn like the Kool-Aid Man, the Thunder God. And
Ziggs, you were too far out there. He could actually just get caught.
Yoshik's on the way. He's got the Lulu speed buff. He knows what his mission is. He has no hard CC to interrupt it.
Oh, there was the Ziggs there a second ago.
The hard
Who
CC
needs hard CC
yeah.
when you can one-shot him?
Yeah, just shoot him twice.
That's what I always say.
Okay, well, couldn't even finish the sentence in
things in the greater scheme of things in terms of that I still like DRX's composition better.
Oh, here we go. Big Ornn Horn. 23-38. 23-38. Can they live?
Are we going to get the latest first blood of the world? Who's it going to be? Doran now getting caught out. Can they keep the fight going? This is it. The latest first bloods of the world, but who is going to get it in the end? They're running for the hills. They're buying a bit more time. Jovi's got the extra shield now coming in, but it's Vladimir right on the backside. Big ulti, but maybe not big enough. Jovi seemingly going to be the first to go down here. The dash out, the Predator, not quite enough, but he goes to the portal, and there's Pyosik with the ult. Oh, boy! Nobody's dying! Oh!
And again, I'm thinking maybe some miscommunication, or maybe they intended that to be exactly as planned, but it does delay Knight, allows him to get his flashback off, and you think that could be disaster, but really good zone control from Doran. He finds 369, he manages to knock up 2 members, then immediately into stasis, and Deft then gets enough time with the exhaust on 369 to walk him down, not be under pressure. The Lamb's Respite comes in, Pyosik trades 1 for 1, dies on the back half of that, but does manage to allow Chovy to walk away.
Shut down. And then head back up towards farming.
He's going back up into top lane. He's going to try to shove that in. Damwon, a lot of their gold lead right now is actually just inside of the turrets.
Yeah.
And so they're about... Oh, what?
What? Okay. Sometimes you've just got the serrated dirt and you do way too much damage. Doran picking off Ghost from the backside of that as, I guess Chovy going to be patting himself on the back for that shockwave as well. As now Nogari's going to get the stun onto Carrier, who is going to be A-OK. But damn, I didn't even see where that came from. Hopefully we get a replay and we can see what happened there as Carrier is just going to rotate around, and Deft able to push all the way forward. And you were talking about, you know, turret gold being a factor. Well, DRX are going to close that gap even further as it's tumbling around me. You're predicting Vel'Koz's out of nowhere.
Okay.
And then 2012 came out in 2009.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
Well, I've been losing a lot, actually.
I can tell.
Yeah, it's a rough time. Can you take it away?
Yeah, you and DRX have a lot in common.
Oh my god.
Tell you that much.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of which, that is exactly the state of this series at this point in time. DRX do have to win this game if they want to stay in the series. It's how best of fives work. There's Canyon starting off on his red buff. See where he goes afterwards. It's going to be mirrored starts for both of our junglers.
Yeah.
And pays for it with his life.
Oh, wow. That was real. So they summoned a Scryer Orb in the path that Pyosik was clicking towards, and he misclicked onto it, stopping the retreat. So Graves locked up during the animation.
That's actually sick, though. To G2 and Gen G.
Yeah, I think this is a very scary team to go up against, even though the games were very stable, with the third one being the most exception to that rule. Damwon clearly showed in game number 3 that they're willing to tango if people do want to get aggressive, but at the same time, they're fine to just scale up and then take their opportunistic fights that they were actually so known for in LCK.
Yeah, exactly right. And it is a bit of a sad
doing so much with it, but again, just not enough.
coming in, we're
As the
scrapping
TP
flowers.
shows up, it's not done. Sleepy Trouble Bubble immediately down onto Yagao's Galio. He goes into stasis, trying to buy himself some time. A beautiful interrupt. Meanwhile, back up in the top lane, it's a double kill for Loken. 2 for 1 overall, but the fights were both lopsided with expected outcomes in either one. Blue Mal now running away. Swirl Seed covering his retreat. Angel is still here. Sleepy alive yet again. Ben trying to chase this up, but where is that?
What?
It's Jin!
He's in the
enemy base! Behind the curtains with the curtain call! Everybody is done, man. Hwanfeng is legendary. They pick up the last 2 kills. I tell you what, of all the places that thing could have opened up from, next to the rock in the red team base was not wire. When the gold popped up, it was 4,000 gold, the 1v1 difference between Bin and Zoom. And look at the inventories. It's Trinity Force, Essence Reaver, most of Infinity Edge versus one of the best garage sales you ever saw in your gosh darn life. Bomby Cinder, Glacial Shroud.
Problem is, they die right before Soul comes up. So the initial play, yes, it's super aggressive, but you're so far ahead, I don't really have a problem with it. But SOFM, way late on that, and then not just kind of taking the L and backing it up, they actually commit more to it. You're ulting in as Angel onto the Bard. You're flashing in for a taunt after the Bard dies in a 3v4. and it felt like they were really overextending, trying to make something happen from that. And that is kind of like the bad end of when you go for these plays that are skill checks. And
that ultimate will tag onto Reckless. And again, Karsa, level 7 has huge burst.
All right, level 6 available for Selfmade. Lamb's Respite is there, so is the Flash. Respite used defensively. Can Nemesis get in range to get the knock-up? There goes Helisang. Dawning Shadow will buy some time. Here comes Knight. He's got himself a Protobell. Knocked up into the air by Nemesis. A two-man taunt, and Reckless gets another. They're going to look for Jackie Love and find him, but Knight, what can he do? He manages to find Selfmade and flash over the wall to safety. It's a 2-for-1 if you're a Fnatic.
Fnatic once again come out on top of that fight. They're camping the bush, jumped onto you, Yanja, and are now also going to pick up huge turret plates in the bot lane as well.
Well, I've heard of Dirty Bubble as well as the Paddle Star onto Nemesis. Solar Flare will slow everybody down, but that's so much damage onto 369. Lamb's Respite will buy enough time for Fnatic to continue the fight as Nemesis splits everyone up, gets the taunt down into Karsa, and 369 is down. The Paddle Star comes out, won't bring
engage.
That's the engage. Jackie Love teleported back in, has been rooted in place, locked down. The damage is following up, but he cannot stay alive. Jackie Love is back in the fountain, and top esports are getting destroyed in the river.
Selfmade is still on the hunt for you, Yanja. He sees the support. He will kill the support inside the Fnatic jungle. Fnatic, they canceled the resets, and they're pushing down mid lane. The teleport now to come through from Bwipo. Do they want to end the game right here?
That's what they're going to try. 25 seconds for Karsa and 369. 30 for Jackie Love and Yanja.
Has hit the 4 marks and upgraded to 575 attack range, but this is exactly what I'm talking about. It's very easy to walk into the enemy jungle and cut off the rotational paths from top.
Well, will Winter's Bite find its target? Smite comes out, Flash is blown, throwing down the ultimate from Helisang, and Knight continues to get chased. The Ignite comes out, Dawning Shadow buys time, and Knight fires it the wrong way.
Go to match point against the tournament favorites in top esports.
The thing that I find beautiful as Karsa is going to slide, he's going to be able to get the knock-up, lock everyone in the Cataclysm. Nemesis has still got that shockwave, he catches 3, but at what cost? Helisang jumps away, Dawning Shadow, the Fisher falls short. How did you not die? How have you got a loaded coin? It is heads, 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 heads for Helisang all day long.
Impossible to kill. Top threw everything at Helisang, and they were not able to find it. And now they're scrambling from lane to lane, trying to make a play happen. It looked like they wanted to collapse on bot lane, but that...
The LPL rose as the unbeatable beast we know them to be, and the LPL would dominate the World Championship 2 times in a row. But Reckless, he did not stop fighting. In fact, in 2019, he was finally able to put one of his biggest demons to bed with Uzi and RNG. And now? Now we're here. 2020, where the expectations for Fnatic were at their lowest ahead of this best of 5 versus top esports. The first seed from the LPL that has beaten EU down in these best of 5s time and time again. And the Jackie Love standing tall and poised to win his 2nd World Championship. But so far, we haven't gotten LPL domination. We haven't gotten the Jackie Love highlight reels, and we have gotten Reckless and Hylissang lane kingdom. It all comes down to this next game. Demons can be slayed, expectations...
Into the bot lane, get a flank, he's gonna go straight into the jungle, pump the gas, let's fight!
All right, Call of the Forge God comes out from Bwipo, we'll get a knock-up. Dragon is secured by Fnatic, but at what cost? There goes the engage from 369, and the first victim will be Helisang. He dashes away and is burning down. 369 gets the kill. It's an Infernal Rift that spawns, and Nemesis is locked up, will be kicked down. Disintegration Ray will not do enough, and Knight gets himself another kill. That's 2 for a teleport and a dragon, and Reckless is running for his life.
Yeah, 369 still on the chase there, top. Great.
Well, let's see how we can handle this Ezreal Leona lane. Nemesis early ward steps up to the Raptor camp. That'll give some info as and when Karsa goes. But look at this, level 3 is going to come around in behind Nemesis. Selfmade is close by though. That's the stun. Selfmade, does he decide to turn? Sonic Wave, Resonate Strike, flash away under the tower. First blood to Karsa and top esports.
Karsa gets it going early, right there, hopping into mid lane, getting first blood. Nemesis had just used his pressure to put a ward in the enemy jungle.
The IG emote was beautiful.
Oh,
and Bwipo finds a solo kill to 369. Jackie escapes, sidesteps everything, and does not go down. The Dawning Shadow will not find the kill either. And now Hylissang is going to be the next target. How did Jackie Love dodge everything? Hylissang goes down as well.
IG Jackie Love is back in the building after flashing that emote, juking out everything. Selfmade could not find it. TES come up big one more time. It is just a kill from Bwipo to try and turn things around in top lane, but it is not enough.
Bwipo was able to chase down 3.
Flag comes down. Mickey still has the Devour here. Cleared with a spear from long range. Teleport coming in from G2 as they try and join the fray. That's Destiny from BDD. Life a little bit overextended. The rest of his team not there to help him. Life shut down by the Jin. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fourth finds its mark. Clip goes golden, but he goes down as well. Caps is unstoppable, and G2 collapse.
Yeah, late game Silas.
Yep. And now with this Red Bull Baron power play, G2 continue to take down at structures. Solar Flare's going to hit on towards the backline. That's Perks caught out, but you can see Life almost down before you can even get out of the fight. Ignite ticking on Caps, uses the stopwatch to dodge the spear. He's going to come back up, and with the ammo, oh my god! Oh, that is disgusting! That is the most illegal ammo I have ever seen. Clint dives in, Rascal dives in, but they've already done, and Caps is still alive, and he's almost back up to full HP. Ruler, the last man standing, and what a fated end it is for Gen G as he goes down. Another triple for Caps. And G top it off. Wonder down, Rascal down, the TP coming in from Caps as Gen G on the wrong side of the rift. Here comes Caps, GLP for the slow, Clint, BDD, locks in the stun card and smashes it straight at Caps. And now Gen G backing away once again. There's an Infernal Soul ticking away on G2. Ruler, full HP, almost full mana. Caps uses the Lamb's Respite, trying to hit him up, but Perks flashes forward and snipes out cleared, and that's no Lamb's Respite. Up for Gen G. Caps goes golden. Ruler's still alive though. Diving in. He jumps away. He flashes the wall. BDD able to flash away as well.
To see how talented of a player Ruler really is, but unfortunately, it just wasn't enough, and G2 came out on top. Fantastic performances from so many different members, but Mickey and Caps will really stand out throughout this series.
Mickey's been a standout through the entirety of Worlds.
Oh, they're gonna throw him in the water!
No, they throw him in!
Dropping a game, it was from JDG who did skirmish them, but you know.
Oh my Showmaker!
Salt the wound!
Oh no, that is BM. And let me remind you folks, for Showmaker and for Damwon Gaming, this is personal. This, of course, is a translated quote, but he wants to crush you two into pieces as soon as possible. He said that. He wanted them to beat Gen G. He said, screw LCK guaranteed in the final. Give me that rematch. He's making it personal, folks.
When you sacrifice your LCK brothers for your own revenge and highlight reel.
That's a great story. Tale as old as time, really. Perks, though, getting a little bit aggressive on a Canyon shutdown would be big there.
Watch out for Nagari.
Oh no.
He's on the flank.
Yanko stepping forward. Oh, they're playing very respectfully. Blue Trinket coming out as well. They're going to Spartan Nagari walking forward. But as all of G2 are forced to back off here, they're going to have to leave someone to clear the wave. They will do so. Perk's going to stick around just to make sure that the Damwon cannot get a tower on the backside of that trade.
Yeah, but now Damwon gets to kind of pick what they do.
Welcome back, everyone, to the State Farm Analyst Zone. Oh, is this going to be what I think it is? This was, of course, last week after the quarterfinals.
He knew Damwon was waiting on the screens.
And this is what Damwon did after the victory just now. They're not just winning the game, they're also stealing your memes. Wow, salt in the wound. And they do it well. So there we go. Damwon have gotten their revenge on G2 Esports and secure a spot.
G2, I can't believe it. It's a miracle skirmish. There is no way they should have won it, but they still managed to make it happen. But what else will they stay for? Showmaker not afraid. Nagari taken down. G2 on the retreat.